What up, Black Hive? We're in week 3, middle of the week of quarantine. We are Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Today we have a strength / skill of clean and jerk every 2 minutes on the minute. This is a strength and a skill. We want to go heavy and build some strength out of this. We also want to keep the form as beautiful as we possibly can. So make sure you're videoing these, looking at your videos, picking apart what you're doing and how you're doing it, and possibly sending them to coach. Let them take a look at it as well if you have some questions. So these clean and jerks, we typically want to see a squat clean into a reset and then a jerk into a power jerk, not a split jerk. If you power clean it and then split jerk it, that's okay. No harm, no foul. It's still RX. So here we're looking at 5, 3, 3, 1, and 1. So we recommend somewhere between 50, 60% on your first set of 5. Let's get in there and make sure that the reps are clean, resetting between each rep, but keeping probably less than 10 seconds between that reset of each particular rep in this set of 5. Moving up about 10 or 15%, move over to your first set of 3 with the same thing, mentality, reset, make sure that those feet are brought back, shoulder width apart. Moving up again, same mentality, maybe another 5, 10%. We should be somewhere between 80, 85% of our 1 rep max, building into those last 2 reps in different sets, 1 and 1. We should be somewhere between 85%, 90% on that first set of 1, and then on that last set of 1, we want to hit somewhere between 90 and 100% of our 1 rep max clean and jerk. But remember, we want to know how we feel today, not what we felt like 6 months ago or what we think our 1 rep max is or what it should be. So try to keep the eye on the prize, not failing on this last rep. Make sure to end this on a win with a good clean and a good jerk at the end of this particular strength and skill. And again, video it, look at what you're doing wrong, send it over to coach. Let us take a look at it, see what's going on. We're doing the same thing you are. We're chilling out at home, doing work. We're happy to see these videos. We've been getting them, and we look forward to getting more. Done with that, we're hitting into the WOD, 10-minute AMRAP, 10 push press, so we should be getting warmed up from the jerk with our barbell. Weight's only 75 for the men, 55 for the women, into 10 Sumo deadlift high pulls. These are pretty moderate loads. Make sure that you're working out according to your strength and skill level. These should be definitely unbroken, and really, truly, and honestly, each one of these, you should go right into that Sumo deadlift high pull if you can, and use 10 and 10 as 1 set. So if you can keep that bar in your hand for the push press right into the Sumo deadlift high pull without a whole lot of rest, and then resting back over to that next set of push press, it's a good solid way to keep that heart rate up. Push press, make sure to keep it on the front rack, dip, drive, locking those elbows out, no re-dip. And then on that Sumo deadlift high pull, a lot of people get kind of cattywampus and sideways with the barbell moving. Try not to bounce it too hard. Get those feet probably about 3.5, 4 feet apart, outside those hips. And then make sure you're keeping those thumbs together and pulling it up to that clavicle. Nice high pull at that top. Again, try to keep it nice and level. Black Hive at home, we are 10-minute AMRAP, 10 push-ups, 10 Sumo deadlift high pulls with an odd object. You can still hit these push press with an odd object. We have sandbags you can do push press with, so you're not locked into push-ups if you don't want to. You can use a vest. You can use a vest to get that push press up. You can use a ruck with a plate. You can put a vest in your ruck. Whatever you want to do, or you can just find another odd object somewhere comparable to that 55 and 75 pounds. And then the same thing, just get that thing up, keep those hands together, elbows high and outside. Make sure you're getting the thumbs above the clavicles and using any odd object you like. Rucks and sandbags are going to be optimal. The ruck is going to be something most of us have, a backpack if you don't have a ruck, but make sure you're trying to get those nice solid pulls at the top and then getting it down to the bottom. If that's not enough for you, we still have our built 5 rounds for time, 50 double unders, 7 bar muscle ups, 5 power snatch. So this rep scheme, if you don't have your double unders, let's just try to get as many double unders through this particular workout as possible. If you do have double unders, try to work towards a number. Try to get 5 sets of 10 for 5 rounds if you can get sets of 10, but get them unbroken all the way through. A win is a win, and 5 sets of 10 is a huge win if you can only get 10, but you can continuously repeat that. You can do 20, 25, whatever the case may be. If you can only do 10 and then turn it over to 40 single unders, that's fine too. If you don't have a rope, Jumping jacks will suffice to get that heart rate up of what we're looking for the double unders. 7 bar muscle ups. Bar muscle ups, if you have them, you have them. If you don't, you don't. We're not gonna try and coach that through on the video. We'd rather you see you get a good workout with chest to bar pull-ups, bent over rows with a sandbag or a barbell, or bent over rows with a kettlebell, dumbbell, or an odd object on each side. So bending over and using both those hands on a dumbbell or kettlebells in each hand would really be optimal here. Moving into the 5 power snatch. So 5 power snatch at 95 and 65 definitely should be unbroken. Don't put that barbell down. So we're coming from the ground to the overhead position with the hip crease staying above the knee, not putting the barbell down with this load. If you're finding yourself having to break on round 3, you know you went too heavy, let's break some of that weight down and put something a little bit lighter on there. If you don't have a barbell here and you want to still get it done, you can still use a sandbag. You can do dumbbell snatches or kettlebell snatches. If you don't have a barbell and you are going to use dumbbells or kettlebells, we're going to be doing 10 reps, so 5 reps on each arm, guys. And recommend, again, a moderate load. So this should be somewhere between 50 pounds, 45 pounds for the men on the dumbbell, and somewhere between 30 and 35 pounds for the women. This one should be a lot of fun, whether you have a barbell or not. Those kettlebells and dumbbells are just as hard, especially a sandbag snatch. If you can get that sandbag snatch from the ground to the overhead position, ton of fun. So I'm looking forward to doing this one. I might just do it with a sandbag just to see how that feels. Can't wait to see you guys' score on the board. Can't wait to get mine up there as well.